Hello. How are you doing? Happy hump day. Doing a little yoga this morning outside. Hopefully you'll join me if my internet is working okay out here. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know if there's a lag. Where's everybody coming from? I'm coming from Ontario, Canada, right outside my house here in my beautiful garden. The internet might not be perfect out here, but hopefully there's not too much lag. Let me know, guys, if there's lag. I might have to just bring it inside. Whereabouts are you? Yeah, sometimes I do. Hi, how are you? Grand Rapids, Michigan. Oh my God, that must be beautiful. Thank you, Andy. Welcome, everybody. We're just doing a little stretch and chat. Thought I'd check in with you guys. Took a couple of days off. It was Canada Day. I guess there's a long weekend in the United States, too. If you want to do a little bit of yoga with me, hit the floor. We're just kind of working through the hips here. Actually, you can even do these stretches that I'm doing today on the couch. You don't have to be anywhere fancy. No fancy yoga pants necessary. Nice. Richard's from the UK. So is Andy. I guess we got a few people from the UK here. Welcome, Lewis. Or Luzo. Luizo. Luizo? Is that how you say your name? Guys, give me a like over here if you enjoy a little bit of yoga, a little bit of stretch, or even just a little bit of chat. How was my Canada Day? It was good. It was good. We didn't do anything too crazy, more stuff around the house. But I didn't really work for the past couple of days, which was nice to have some time to myself to reset. Do we have anybody from Canada here? Anybody from Canada here? Do you hear that bird back there? Sounds like he's like in distress. Do I have to save a bird? I don't know. Andy's doing yoga? Perfect. We're just doing a little spinal twist here. So reach your hand to your opposite knee and twist your spine. It's good for detoxing. Got to detox, guys. It was a long weekend here in Canada. Lots of detoxing to do. A raven or a crow? Yeah, I think it is like a baby maybe, like a little baby crow. I don't know. I don't know. How's everybody's week going so far? And what is the time where you're at? It is 10:30 in the morning here in Ontario, Canada, and I'm just doing a little stretching and getting into my hips. Some detox. London, nice. So a lot of people from the UK here, unless you mean London, Ontario. There is a London in Ontario as well. This pose over here is a fire log pose where you're just like kind of bringing your one leg over and stacking it up. I guess like fire log. UK, destination Canada. Let's switch sides with that fire log pose. You'll notice one side might be a little tighter than the other, but there's nothing to cry about, okay? Nothing to cry about. London, England. Greetings. 931. What does that mean, Craig? Oh, 9:31. You're 9:31 in the morning? So that would be PST, PTS, Central Time, 9:30. Like Lyle as well. Awesome. Andy, it's 3:30 for you? Whew. 3:30. You guys are living in the future. You're living in the future. Alright, so when you're in your fire log pose, I'm expecting all of you to be in your fire log pose right now. You're just going to start to kind of make circles with your upper body. Because this is how you really get into those hips. You're going to feel it in the glutes, especially the glute of the leg that's on top. How many of you actually do yoga on a regular basis? Oh, this one feels really good, and there's this really nice breeze out here too. So I'm trying to get some, negative ions. Ooh, there's butterflies. Negative ions from the Earth's energy. What's my favorite drink in the morning, Louisa? It's gotta be just ice water, to be honest with you. I wish I was the type of person who could drink coffee first thing in the morning, but it just makes me super jittery and anxious. So usually what I do is I just fill up my tumbler with tons of ice and some water, tap water actually. Good. Andy was sitting with his legs crossed last night. Perfect. So when you're just watching TV, you just like sit with your legs crossed and it like switch directions. The more you like make those circles a little bit bigger, the deeper you'll feel that stretch. Louisa's never done yoga before ever. Just walking around the park. Well, that's great. Honestly, being out in nature and walking are, I would say, probably the best forms of exercise other than yoga and stretching. I think that it's very therapeutic to be out in nature. You literally get like the negative ions from the earth, especially if you're hugging trees and taking off your shoes and touching the ground with your bare feet or even your bare hands. Like right now, if I put my bare hands on the ground, I'm literally absorbing negative ions from the ground, and it helps combat inflammation. And if some of you might know too that inflammation can be one of the biggest issues when it comes to diseases and illnesses. Thanks, Jungle the Hunter. Are you really a hunter, Jungle? Thank you, Andy. Showing the love. I really appreciate those roses. I can literally smell the roses right now. There's flowers, a lot of flowers around me. Mainly like wild daisies, because we're starting our backyard, and the whole backyard here, if I show you, it's like a mess. But behind me, I got a nice little view. Welcome, welcome. We're having a little chat, so if you have any questions, even if it's questions about music or fashion or yoga, I'm here to chat with you. Or maybe we're just going to kind of get to know each other a little bit. All right, slowly come out of this one and bring your soles of your feet together and start to butterfly those knees. Kind of flutter them like they're a butterfly. You're from Brazil? You like the socks? I know. These ones are like a gray. They're knee highs, actually. They're like a gray, No reinforced toe, nothing special. I think I got them in like a pack, like with all different colors. So, yeah, I was gonna take you out on a walk, but as soon as I walked into my forest, my internet quit working. So I thought I gotta come back closer to the house. So I just stopped down here. Can I open my hair? Open my hair? Oh, you mean let my hair down? Ah, way too hot for that. It's hot out here, guys. Maybe later I'll put my hair down. And then pull your heels as close to your crotch as you can, and then lean forward. It feels really good on the hips, guys, and that's where we store all our emotions. So who needs therapy when you can just get rid of those negative emotions by doing some yoga poses, right? It's cheaper, way cheaper than therapy. I'm not even really a fan of therapy, to be honest with you. I don't think talking about your problems actually solves them, and it just brings up those feelings again, makes your body think you're back there. Pose with shoulder glance. I don't know what that means. Toot 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 toot. Salute everybody. Happy Wednesday. We're doing a few poses here. Now I want you to bring this leg behind you, so you're kind of creating like a, I don't even know what kind of shape that is, but you're pretty much lifting up and out, and I want you to just try and sit upright as much as you can. This back booty might not touch the ground, that's okay. I've lost a lot of flexibility, guys, lately, and it's like so sad. Gotta get that flexibility back. We moved in November, so it's been the last 6 months has been like pretty much just like trying to settle in. We've moved so many times, it's not even funny. Salute. Salute, Andy. I'm gonna do like a get ready with me in a little bit, and you guys can help me pick outfits or an outfit, and then I gotta take like pictures and stuff. Sometimes I'll get ready and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take pictures and videos, and I'm looking smashing, and I just don't ever get to it. Like I don't get around to taking the photos, and it's like such a waste. What do you guys think of mirror selfies? Like, do you think mirror selfies are like, do you like looking at mirror selfies, or do you prefer when it's like a POV shot? All right, let's change sides, guys. Woo, take your time, take your time. So you're kind of just creating two 90-degree angles here. And then I like to use my hands here to kind of lift up so I'm as upright as possible. Thanks, Andy. Andy, you're the best top dog and moderator. So guys, make sure that you're behaving. You guys are quite polite already. Namaste. Where is everybody coming from? I know Andy is in UK, and there were quite a few people in the UK, which is pretty cool. I would say a lot, like, okay, like if I look at my analytics, I got a lot of people from the United States. Like a lot of my followers and fans are from the United States. But I feel like a large portion of you guys are in Europe. And it's probably because of the time of day that I'm on. I don't usually do a lot of stuff at night in my time zone. It's usually at night on your time zone. Woo! Alright, the stretch is quite intense. If you're doing this one right now with me, you're going to feel it right here in the hips. I've been super emotional lately. I mean, I'm probably premenopausal as well. Come to Florida. Austin, we just sold our houses in Florida. We have one house left in Florida. We were renting them out to snowbirds, but with three hurricanes in a row hitting our houses, we decided it's time to move on because it seems like the hurricanes down there are going crazy. I bet it's hot in Florida. Still a chance then. There's still a chance, yeah. I have family in Florida too, so. What part of Florida? Alright guys, we're coming out of this pose over here and whoo! Did you feel it? Did you feel it right here in the hips? Oh my goodness. You do like mirror selfies? Okay, so like mirror selfies are like okay to post, I guess often or once in a while. I don't know, like, because sometimes it's just like trying to get a good shot when you're, what's the word? When you're in a rush that day, a mirror selfie usually is the best. Tampa, oh, St. Petersburg. We would go to the Thunderbird resort, I guess it would be called, or hotel, every year around Valentine's Day and spend a few days there. They have like that little tiki bar at the back with like amazing drinks and live music every day. I love Clearwater and St. Pete's. Hi, how are you? But what is the temperature today in Florida? Guys, tell me the temperature today for you guys. I think for me, we're at probably about 25 degrees right now, but I'm sitting in the shade, which is great. I was actually also like putting a whole bunch of, what is it called? Bug spray. I just sprayed myself everywhere with bug spray and was wiping it everywhere, so probably 81 degrees. That's not too bad, Austin. That's not too bad at all. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, 81 degrees is actually quite nice. Mia donna. What does mia donna mean? What does mia donna mean? I'm not going to argue with that, Austin. Oh, have a good day. You too. It's cloudy and raining. That sounds like my kind of weather. I love the rain. I'm super emo that way. Hey Nick. I didn't go live yesterday. Actually, I ended up just taking a day off. Actually, I took a couple of days off. It was a long weekend. Canada Day yesterday. Canada's birthday. Yeah, so you didn't miss anything. Oh, I'm stretching. Hey, hey, hey. How are you? I've been really having bad back problems. So if you guys have any bad back problems too, I like doing this stretch where you hold the back of your thighs and just arch your back like a cat. You're pretty much just trying to lean back as much as possible and then do the opposite by looking up and then curling. Whew. It is beautiful today, guys. I don't like the super hot days. I have back pain in the mornings. Yeah, my back pain is the worst in the mornings. A stretch like this too, so put your soles of your feet together and press the soles of your feet together, like physically. Let them press into each other. And then I like to kind of lean forward and release. Lean forward and release. This is a great one to open the hips and the back first thing in the morning. So this is Baddha Konasana pose, butterfly pose in yoga. And trust me, it fucking works. Because I feel like back pain usually is just like trying to pretty much just wake up all the muscles and warm them up. And then once they're warm, you'll notice through the day it seems to get better and better, depending on what type of back pain you have. I've had sciatica issues for a long time too, and those are like brutal. If you've had sciatica, it's really hard. Maybe my bed is too soft? No, because I've had different kinds of beds, and I've always just had back problems. I was in the fitness industry teaching like kickboxing and step and Zumba for too many years, so I've got like overuse injuries, sciatica. You have back pain every couple of days? Well, make sure that you do this stretch, Nick. You're literally just, and it's a dynamic, just leaning forward, pressing your feet together, so pushing knees down, and just kind of, and you can do this sitting on the couch while you're watching TV, which is actually the best. I have a bug in my shirt. That's a problem with being outside, you get bugs everywhere. Oh well, Alex. I'm sure it'll be fine. Toot, toot, toot. Toot, toot, toot. Toot, toot, toot. And then once I really get into the stretch, and then I just hold. So you grab onto your feet, but physically push your feet into each other. Not with your hands, but with your feet. The knees go down, and you kind of just lean forward like that. And you'll really feel it all the way through the back and the hips. And it's like, oh, it'll make you want to sing opera, okay? Do I practice any sports? No. Hiking, I guess, if that's a sport, but let's see, what sports have I played in my life? I grew up in South Africa, so I played netball when I was younger. I was on a girls' cricket team when I lived in South Africa. That's literally about it. I used to play tennis, squash. I'm pretty good with racket sports, but I haven't played in a long time because of my back issues. I'm more of a musician. I used to dance a lot. Like I used to teach Zumba, teach like pole dancing and burlesque and all of that. So yeah, I don't really do any sports other than walking. I like to keep my physical stuff really gentle these days because of the injuries that I've got. So yoga, nature walks, cycling. I used to cycle a lot. What about you guys? What kind of sports do you guys enjoy playing? Sometimes you just lie on the floor. On your stomach or on your back, Andy? I find on my stomach is like literally such a good way to do it. We might as well do it. Tennis and squash. Tennis, yeah, squash is hard, man. But I loved it. But the lateral movements, the quick lateral movements of tennis and squash, like seriously, are problematic for me. So I'm in my 40s now too, so I gotta be careful. I don't want to break a hip, you know what I mean? On your stomach and back. Yeah, when I do, that's called a belly shavasana. So shavasana is the yoga pose where you just lie down on your back and you're just lying. It's called corpse pose. I mean, it's not like the best sounding, but shavasana on your belly shavasana, really, really good for the back because you have one ear down on the ground and you just breathe and relax, and then you change sides and look the other way. You do push-ups and you skateboard, Jesse says. That's awesome. I used to rollerblade and roller skate, actually. I think rollerblading and roller skating is a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I did beach volleyball for a season in Toronto, which was really fun too. So you guys are pretty active, right? You're pretty active. I have a cute voice, by the way. Thanks, Jesse. Cute voice. I guess you haven't heard me angry yet, have you? So this stretch here, I just have like one leg in. We can press it up against the inner thigh. You flex your toes towards you. You can't really see that part, but I just like reach and then release. A lot of dynamic stretches, as long as you're doing them gently, are really good for you, especially to warm up those muscles. And then once you find that yummy spot, you can hold it there. And then when you hold the pose, you want to start to breathe deeply too. Welcome everybody. I can even go a little bit deeper by opening up and looking up to the sky. This is a nice little twist, and twists are great for a detox. Andy, thank you so much. And I'll reach the arm over my head. Oh, it feels so good. And because it's warm outside today, it's like an extra like hot yoga kind of situation. Alright, I'm gonna have to change sides in a second. Awesome. Guys, make sure that you hit that like button for me. You hear me? You hear me? Especially if you're doing the stretches too. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. There's that baby bird again that was like trying to get my attention. You know what I think it is? It's a mom with a baby bird and I'm too close for her liking. Someone was saying it sounds like a raven or a little baby crow. So you just put your sole of your foot up against your inner thigh here. Flex your feet, like I'll show you. Flex your feet towards your face like that. And then just start to kind of lean and then release. Lean and then release. But make sure that you're not bouncing too hard. It's more of like a, oh, I'm going to touch my toes, but then I change my mind kind of idea. And this is your dynamic stretch where you can kind of warm up those hamstrings, get them a little bit used to it. You'll feel it in the inner thigh as well. How old was I when I started playing the piano? I was 6 years old. I went to piano lessons, I guess, for maybe about a year. And I tricked my teacher into thinking I could read music, but I actually was just like playing by ear and faking it. And to this day, I do not know how to read sheet music. I know my chords, but I do not read like notes or anything like that. And then reach and hold, okay guys? Make sure that you hold that stretch as well. You want to go with a dynamic stretch, but you also want to go for a hold as well. But don't fucking hold your breath when you're holding a stretch. I hate that. It drives me insane when I'm teaching yoga and I'm like, okay, hold that pose, and then everybody's turning blue in the face. It's like, okay, come on now. Guys, if there's no breath, there's no yoga. You have to breathe when you do yoga. Oh, I know you like lying on the floor. Yes, because it's so good for your back. And then you can do your box breathing on the floor too, right? Right? You can do your box breathing, Andy. You guys know what box breath is? We'll have to do some box breath in a bit. Sometimes I'll physically use my hand to keep this like lower body down. And whew, let's release that pose, guys. This is how I like to like just do a little windshield wiper there. When you do the windshield wiper, it kind of just like is a nice little reset, like a transition thing that I do during yoga. Hi, how are you? Where's everybody coming from? And do you guys like stretching too? Do you like stretching too? Let's go back to the beginning where we were doing those circles. Circles. And you'll notice, now that you've kind of opened up those hips a little bit more, your circles are bigger. Yes. You use the lyrics on Spotify to sing along. What, to the songs on the Spotify community list? Nylons rock faves. Oh, that's good. Do all songs have the lyrics? Because I remember trying to find lyrics one time for certain songs on Spotify and they weren't there. Do I play a synthesizer keyboard? Well, if you're just talking about like a keyboard piano that has like different sounds and stuff, yeah. I like to keep it just like the grand piano sound though. So how did that feel? Did you change directions? Change directions. And give yourself a big ass hug, because you did it. You deserve a hug now. So most songs have them, okay. But not all of them. So that's probably what happened. It was probably just a song that didn't have the lyrics. I wonder if it's like a copyright thing, like the artist doesn't want the lyrics up there or something. Who knows? It is almost 11 o'clock. It's 1 minute and then it'll be 11 o'clock. So it's starting to really get warm out here, which means I'm going to be rolling up my mat soon and heading inside. What time is it there, Muhammad? This is boat pose. I know I'm a little bit too close to the camera, but... And then lean into your butterfly pose. Whew. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? We're doing a little stretch, a little chat. Make sure that you, yeah, they are actually knee highs. They're like a gray, dark gray knee high today. Underneath my yoga pants. My leggings. I love wearing leggings. I don't know what brand of leggings these are. I have no idea. Hey, Nick. Make sure you do your stretches. We're doing one last round of Baddha Konasana. This is your butterfly pose. Make sure that you're doing a little dynamic first. You'll notice each time you lean forward, you can kind of come forward a little bit more. And then when you feel ready, ooh, from Iran. Welcome, Irion. Am I saying that country right? When you feel ready, that's when you lean forward. Open your feet up like a book. You feel like sleeping? I took a nice nap yesterday. Hello. We do you live? Yeah, we're doing some yoga live. I feel like doing shavasana now. I like doing this for my lower back too. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Let's finish off, guys. Over here, seated in a nice, easy seated pose. Drop your chin to your chest. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. And then bring your fingertips to touch. Create like that triangle. This is Hakini Mudra. Helps you focus. It helps give you clarity. It's like a powerhouse for the brain. Keep breathing deeply. And then draw it up to your third eye. If you want to be fancy, fancy schmancy. And bring the palms to the heart. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Hopefully you feel a little bit more human after the hip stretches. So we did a lot of spinal twists and hip openers. I like gentle yoga. I mean, I enjoy power yoga and flow yoga too, but gentle yoga, there's definitely a lot of value in just being really gentle with your body, because we're always so hard on our bodies. So taking the time to be gentle with our bodies is, it's a gift. It's a gift. Thank you, Andrew, for showing the love. You rock, my friend. You rock. It'd be cool if you guys can go sit outside as well for a few minutes with me. That way you can enjoy the outdoors. The powerful healing of the outdoors. Is anybody outside right now? Or is everybody inside? We spend so much time inside. Probably like 95% of our lives we're indoors, which is so unnatural for humans. Hey, Sel, how are you? Namaste. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. This is a good little neck stretch. Just never pull too hard and make this arm super heavy and like dead weight. We're doing some yoga. And then bring your chin to your chest and then very gently press down on the back of your head. But at the same time, think about rolling your shoulder blades down the spine. And one last stretch here, ear to shoulder. Just bring everything to the center. Yes, you're going to do yoga when you get to Canada. Yeah, we'll do it every day. It's nice doing it outside, but I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of bugs out here. I don't think I've gotten bitten because I doused myself in spray, so. Salute, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to be heading inside, and shortly we can do a little, it frees your spirits and feel the air. Yes. It's the healing powers of nature, for sure. You know what I might do is I might just keep you guys rolling. I don't know. We'll do a get ready with me at about noon. And then you guys have to remind me, Julie, take your pictures. Because every time I get ready, I start getting too busy and then I forget to take like pictures or make little reels or shorts and stuff. Right here. One track mind. One track mind. Alright, Andy, yes. Every live, when I've gotten ready, like every get ready with me, just say, hey, you gotta take your photos. And you gotta make little shorts or reels or TikToks or whatever you want to call them. I want to get back into doing reviews, long form videos. I've always put that aside, but I think for YouTube I really want to get back to making my long form videos. I'm thinking like reviews and try-ons, and then doing maybe some yoga stuff and maybe some cover songs, so that, you know, we get the whole music, fashion, and woo-woo all in one. What's a good breakfast for me? Well, this morning I just had a piece of toast with peanut butter. I like having fruit, but I gotta be honest, usually I'll go till noon without eating anything. Like, I'm really not... Eating in the mornings is not really the first thing I want to do when I wake up. What about you? What kind of breakfast do you enjoy? I think fruit is always the best in the mornings. Modeling? Yeah, with the reviews, so I'll be doing like little poses and modeling and stuff like that, so that you can see the pantyhose and rate them and give them your own rating, that kind of stuff. Hi, how are you? How you doing? Yogurt and fruit? Yeah, I like yogurt and fruit too. My favorite fruit has got to be papaya. I remember when we went to Jamaica, they had so much papaya there, and it's just like I ate it like crazy the whole week we were there. High pitch and sandwich and coffee. What kind of sandwich do you eat in the mornings? Like egg, cheese. Also, I know people in different countries eat different things for breakfast. Like, I think in Asia they eat fish for breakfast. Oh, papaya is so yummy. Papaya seeds apparently are really, really like good for you or something. Like crushed papaya seeds, I think it is. I don't know, something like that. Or maybe they're poisonous, I don't know. Don't eat them without asking ChatGPT first. Do you hear the train? So we bought this property not realizing that we would hear a train. So we hear a train probably, I don't hear it very often. When I do, I like it. I don't like dislike it or anything. Tuna or salami and cheese? Chicken legs. All right, chicken legs. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly hop in the shower and then, cause I gotta wash this bug spray off of me. You don't get to come to the shower with me though. No, you don't. Um, and then I'm gonna hop back on for get ready with me in about an hour or so. Okay. My back is feeling so much better now. And look, like I didn't strain or do anything crazy, but now I feel like, you know, it's all good. It's all good. I could probably even do a little downward facing dog, something like that. Jonathan, these are knee highs actually. Knee highs in a gray shade. You want my opinion on what? What's your worker? I don't know what that means. What do you mean, Aaron? What do I do for work? Is that what you're asking? If you're asking what I do for work, I'm a yoga teacher and a content creator and a musician, a live streamer. We have your worker names. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for doing some yoga with me. Maybe I'll make this a daily thing. We'll do yoga every morning, sometimes outside, sometimes inside. Sound like a plan? Sound like a plan? If I do it inside, my cats will probably be around, and you'll be able to see my cats as well. But thank you, Andy, for showing the love. You rock, my friend. I'll see you guys in about an hour, okay? Your hearts? Yeah, get ready with me at noon. Actually, in about an hour, 12:15. Get ready with me, and I'll be in that room right over there. Alrighty? Bye-bye. Namaste.